TEAS 7 Nursing School Exam. Question 1. After Gold Group 20 reads a passage about hand hygiene during the nursing school readiness review, which sentence states the main idea? Option A. Gloves remove the need for soap. Option B. Most infections begin at home. Option C. All microbes are harmless. Option D. Hand hygiene reduces the spread of infection. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because it summarizes the central point that clean hands protect patients and staff. Gloves remove the need for soap is wrong because the passage focuses on hand washing and does not claim gloves replace it, and most infections begin at home is wrong because home exposure is not the focus of the passage. All microbes are harmless is wrong because the passage treats microbes as a risk to control. Question 2. When Gold Group 20 sees details that the graph line rises after practice tests are added to the schedule, which inference is most reasonable? Option A. Practice tests caused every point of growth. Option B. Practice tests may be linked with improvement. Option C. The schedule became shorter. Option D. Scores stopped changing. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the rising graph after the new routine suggests a possible relationship. Practice tests caused every point of growth is wrong because the passage suggests a link but does not prove sole cause, and the schedule became shorter is wrong because no shorter schedule is described. Scores stopped changing is wrong because the graph line rises rather than stays flat. Question 3. During Gold Group 20's nursing school readiness review, a passage shows statistics about sleep, gives tips, and encourages students to protect bedtime. Which author purpose fits best? Option A. To prove math formulas. Option B. To narrate a personal vacation. Option C. To advertise a hospital job. Option D. To encourage healthier study habits. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the tips and encouragement show the author wants readers to change a habit. To prove math formulas is wrong because sleep tips are unrelated to formula proof, and to narrate a personal vacation is wrong because the prompt gives advice rather than a trip story. To advertise a hospital job is wrong because no job is being promoted. Question 4. While Gold Group 20 outlines a passage that moves from registration to test day to score report, which structure is being used? Option A. Problem and solution. Option B. Classification. Option C. Cause and effect. Option D. Chronological order. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the details follow the order in which events happen. Problem and solution is wrong because no main problem is introduced and solved, and classification is wrong because the passage is not grouping types. Cause and effect is wrong because the focus is sequence rather than results. Question 5. Before Gold Group 20 accepts the claim that reading directions carefully prevents mistakes, which detail gives the strongest support? Option A. In one review, most missed items came from ignoring words such as except and first. Option B. One student wore a blue jacket. Option C. The test room was quiet. Option D. The school opened in 1998. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the evidence connects direction words with missed questions. One student wore a blue jacket is wrong because clothing is irrelevant, and the test room was quiet is wrong because a quiet room does not prove direction reading prevents errors. The school opened in 1998 is wrong because the school date does not support the claim. Question 6. Since Gold Group 20 sees the word sufficient in the evidence was sufficient to support the conclusion, which meaning fits the context? Option A. Too weak to matter. Option B. Written in pencil. Option C. Unrelated to the topic. Option D. Enough for the purpose. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because sufficient means adequate or enough to meet a need. Too weak to matter is wrong because too weak would not support a conclusion, and written in pencil is wrong because the writing tool does not define the word. Unrelated to the topic is wrong because unrelated evidence cannot support the point. Question 7. Given Gold Group 20 answers 11 out of 25 practice items correctly, which percent matches the result? Option A, 22.73%. Option B, 56%. Option C, 30.56%. Option D of 44%. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because 11 divided by 25 equals 0.44, and multiplying by 100 gives 44%. 22.73% is wrong because it uses the wrong comparison instead of dividing the part by the whole, and 56% is wrong because it subtracts before converting rather than converting the given fraction. 30.56% is wrong because it compares the part to the total plus the part or uses an incomplete setup. Question 8. If gold group 20's score rises from 45 to 54, what percent increase should be recorded? Option A, 9%. Option B, 16.7%. Option C, 20%. Option D, 120%. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the increase is 9, and 9 divided by the original score 45 equals 20%. 9% is wrong because it reports the raw point gain rather than dividing by the original value, and 16.7% is wrong because it divides by the new value instead of the original value. 120% is wrong because it gives the new score as a percent of the old score, not the percent increase. Question 9. Suppose gold group 20 solves 4x plus 10 equals 34. Which value of x makes the equation true? Option A, 7. Option B, 24. Option C, 6. Option D, 5. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because subtracting 10 leaves 4x equals 24, and dividing by 4 gives x equals 6. 7 is wrong because it is one step away from the value that balances both sides, and 24 is wrong because it treats the constant or coefficient as if it were the final answer. 5 is wrong because it reverses or skips part of the inverse operation. Question 10. Using gold group 20's triangle diagram with a base of 14 centimeters and a height of 11 centimeters, which area should be recorded? Option A, 50 centimeters. Option B, 25 square cm. Option C, 154 square cm. Option D, 77 square cm. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because triangle area is 1/2 times base times height, so 0.5 times 14 times 11 equals 77. 50 centimeters is wrong because that resembles a perimeter calculation and uses the wrong units, and 25 square cm is wrong because it adds dimensions rather than using the area formula. 154 square cm is wrong because it forgets to take half of the base height product. Question 11. From gold group 20's measurement note of 240 centimeters, which conversion to m is accurate? Option A, 0.24 m. Option B, 2.4 m. Option C, 24,000 m. Option D, 24 m. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because 100 centimeters equal 1 meter, so 240 divided by 100 equals 2.4 m. 0.24 m is wrong because it divides by 1000 instead of 100, and 24,000 m is wrong because it multiplies instead of converting to a larger unit. 24 m is wrong because it divides by 10 instead of 100. Question 12. In gold group 20's score set 90, 80, 71, 82, 66, which median should be reported? Option A, 80. Option B, 90. Option C, 77.8. Option D, 66. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the scores are ordered as 66, 71, 80, 82, 90, and the middle value rule gives 80. 90 is wrong because it selects another listed score instead of the central value, and 77.8 is wrong because it uses a mean-like or added value rather than the median method. 66 is wrong because it is an extreme value or unrelated value rather than the middle after sorting. Question 13. For gold group 20, 6 review packets cost $12. At the same rate, how much do 6 packets cost? Option A, $36. Option B, $10. Option C, $12. Option D, $18. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because $12 divided by 6 gives $2 per packet, and 6 packets cost $12. $36 is wrong because it multiplies the two quantities and ignores the price, and $10 is wrong because it is 1 unit price short of the proportional cost. $18 is wrong because it adds the new quantity to the old cost instead of finding the unit rate. Question 14. Near Gold Group 20 Cell Energy Review, which organelle matches the function being reviewed? Option A, ribosomes. Option B, mitochondria. Option C, Golgi apparatus. Option D, nucleus. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because mitochondria are the main site of ADP production during cellular respiration. Ribosomes is wrong because ribosomes build proteins rather than making most ADP, and Golgi apparatus is wrong because the Golgi modifies and packages molecules. Nucleus is wrong because the nucleus stores DNA and controls cell activities. Question 15. Because Gold Group 20 traces circulation and blood leaves the right ventricle, where does it go next? Option A, vena cava toward the right atrium. Option B, pulmonary vein toward the left atrium. Option C, aorta toward the body. Option D, pulmonary artery toward the lungs. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the right ventricle pumps deoxygenated blood through the pulmonary artery to the lungs. Vena cava toward the right atrium is wrong because the vena cava brings blood into the heart, and pulmonary vein toward the left atrium is wrong because pulmonary veins return blood from lungs, not from the right ventricle. Aorta toward the body is wrong because the aorta receives oxygenated blood from the left ventricle. Question 16. Although Gold Group 20 sees alveoli drawn as tiny sacs, which feature helps oxygen enter blood quickly? Option A, large bone plates. Option B, very dry surfaces. Option C, thick cartilage rings. Option D, thin walls and many nearby capillaries. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because thin surfaces and rich blood supply shorten diffusion distance for gas exchange. Large bone plates is wrong because bone is not part of alveolar gas exchange, and very dry surfaces is wrong because gas exchange requires moist surfaces. Thick cartilage rings is wrong because cartilage supports airways but would slow diffusion in alveoli. Question 17. Once Gold Group 20 notices that body temperature rises and sweating begins, which process explains the response? Option A, negative feedback. Option B, positive feedback. Option C, osmosis only. Option D, passive immunity. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because sweating helps reverse the temperature increase and return the body toward normal range. Positive feedback is wrong because positive feedback amplifies a change instead of reversing it, and osmosis only is wrong because osmosis is water movement across a membrane and does not describe this whole response. Passive immunity is wrong because passive immunity involves receiving antibodies. Question 18. Where Gold Group 20 studies genetics and both parents have genotype TT for a dominant trait, which offspring chance matches the expected result? Option A, 50%. Option B, 25%. Option C, 0%. Option D, 100%. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because each parent can pass only T, so all offspring receive TT. 50% is wrong because there is no recessive allele to create a half-and-half outcome, and 25% is wrong because that pattern requires different parental allele combinations. 0% is wrong because all offspring inherit the dominant allele from both parents. Question 19. As Gold Group 20 reviews chemistry and a solution has more H+ ions than O ions, which conclusion follows? Option A, acidic. Option B, nonpolar. Option C, neutral. Option D, basic. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because higher hydrogen ion concentration indicates an acidic solution. Nonpolar is wrong because polarity is not the same as acid-base classification, and neutral is wrong because neutral solutions have balanced H+ and O-. Basic is wrong because basic solutions have more O relative to H+. Question 20. Under Gold Group 20's experiment testing whether light color affects algae growth, which setup is the control group? Option A, algae that are never measured. Option B, algae placed in a warmer room only. Option C, algae with different water and different light. Option D, algae kept under white light while all other conditions match. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because a baseline light condition with matching variables allows fair comparison. Algae that are never measured is wrong because growth must be measured to compare results, and algae placed in a warmer room only is wrong because temperature becomes the tested factor instead of light color. Algae with different water and different light is wrong because changing water and light prevents isolating the cause. Question 21. Between Gold Group 20's grammar options, which sentence uses subject-verb agreement correctly? Option A. The data from the lab is recorded carefully. Option B. The data from the lab are recorded carefully. Option C. The datum from the labs are recorded carefully. Option D. The data from the lab be recorded carefully. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because data is commonly treated as plural in formal science usage, so are fits. The data from the lab is recorded carefully is wrong because some informal usage allows this, but formal science grammar often treats data as plural, and the datum from the labs are recorded carefully is wrong because singular datum would need is. The data from the lab be recorded carefully is wrong because be is not the correct finite verb here. Question 22. Inside Gold Group 20 sentence the students placed blank notebooks under the desk. Which pronoun should replace the blank? Option A, its. Option B, herself. Option C, his. Option D, their. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because students is plural, so the plural possessive pronoun there agrees. Its is wrong because it refers to a singular non-human noun, and ourself is wrong because ourself is not the standard pronoun form. His is wrong because his is singular and masculine, so it does not agree with students. Question 23. Through Gold Group 20's punctuation review, which sentence uses a semicolon correctly? Option A. The review was difficult, the students kept practicing. Option B. The review was difficult, the students kept practicing. Option C. The review was difficult, the students kept practicing. Option D. The review was difficult because the students kept practicing. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the semicolon correctly joins two closely related independent clauses. The review was difficult, the students kept practicing is wrong because the semicolon splits the subject from its verb, and the review was difficult, the students kept practicing is wrong because the semicolon is placed inside the second clause incorrectly. The review was difficult because the students kept practicing is wrong because creates a dependent clause after the semicolon. Question 24. According to Gold Group 20's grammar check, which revision fixes the run-on sentence? Option A. She reviewed grammar before the quiz, so the rules felt familiar. Option B. She reviewed grammar before the quiz, the rules felt familiar. Option C. She reviewed grammar before the quiz, the rules felt familiar. Option D. Reviewing grammar before the quiz so familiar. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because so with a comma correctly shows a cause-effect relationship between clauses. She reviewed grammar before the quiz, the rules felt familiar is wrong because the independent clauses are fused, and she reviewed grammar before the quiz, the rules felt familiar is wrong because a comma alone is not enough. Reviewing grammar before the quiz so familiar is wrong because the wording is a fragment. Question 25. Beyond Gold Group 20's vocabulary drill, which meaning does the prefix hyper dash add? Option A, within. Option B, half. Option C, below or low. Option D, above or excessive. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because hyper means over, above, or too much, as in hypertension. Within is wrong because within is intra dash, and half is wrong because half is hemi dash. Below or low is wrong because below or low is hypo dash.